about to go pick up Steve right now, or he might follow me. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, if he's rolling with me or not. But we're about to go to a little park and chill down by the Ontario Mills, hang out, have a good time, enjoy this summer night.
Regional body on it. I don't think I've seen an EG with the body kit that
Damn, that focus though, Eddie.
Family, man. My mom.
Good,
I don't
bro.
see nobody no more since they don't live up there no more.
They're good, man. They've been coming over like almost every weekend for like maintenance or something.
Oh, your mom?
Yeah, and then Lexi came over, and then my mom came over.
Did she get her license finally?
I'm assuming so. I don't know. She's driving.
I know she was talking for a bit and then she stopped texting. I don't even know what they say.
Hella clean. Some freaking sweet ass rides here tonight. Saturn. That's awesome. How do they do this? This is, if I'm not mistaken, an American-made car, Saturn, made by GM, if I'm not mistaken. Right-hand drive. That's gnarly. Before I do that, before I get demonetized, yeah, project carbon fiber hood is on hold for right now. This is the project right now. Got this thing jacked up. Take out all the rear assembly right now, or basically the trim and the spare cover, so that way I could access the nuts for the suspension for the rear struts. And I got these going on, some Megan Racing coilovers. And there is my wrenches for them. I do sit about 1.5 inches higher in the back. The front, well, I'm jacked up right now, it looks a lot higher, but I do sit, the front is okay with me. I have like about 1.5 inches gap from the wheel, and that's fine. But the back is like another 1.5 inches higher than the front. So these coilovers were given to me by my good buddy Steve. The front ones were damaged in an accident, but the rear ones were fine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the TRGs on the front still, on the KYB struts. These are going to get replaced. That way I can adjust it and go even in the rear. And I'm going to eventually get some a little bit more meatier tires, a little bit more sidewall. These are 45 sidewall. I'm probably going to go with the 50, 55, and they'll fill out the wheel gap a little bit more. So goal is to get it another 1.5 inches lower in the rear. That way I can sit even and a little bit lower. And then once I do get the little bit meatier tires, it'll fill in the gap and have a little bit better fitment. I'm not going for slammed. Want a nice little bit of a drop, for comfortable for daily, and if I have passengers in there, I'm not trying to scrape everywhere. That's the goal. But anyways, let me get to it. Yeah, so that's a little update right there with the suspension wise. Front still has the KYBs and the TRDs. The rear are on the Megan Racing coilovers. I measured from the top fenders basically, and I'm a 1/4 inch higher on 1/8 to a 1/4 inch higher on the rear, but it looks like the wheel gap is a little bit less than here, so I still gotta probably raise it probably about a 1/4 inch, I think, and I'll level it exactly with the front. But yeah, and I'm gonna go some bigger spacers, wider spacers in the back, because the wheels are the back is always more tucked in on the matrices than the front for some reason. So I'm on a 1/4 inch spacers all around. But the front, you know, by no stretch of the imagination, I don't have the best fitment. But the front is pretty okay. It's tucked in a little bit. The back is just, it's in, you know. So I'm probably gonna go 2-inch spacers in the back to kind of even it out with the front, where it's just barely tucked in a little bit. And then it won't make it look like as low, I think, because it'll push out the wheel and you'll be able to define the wheel gap a little bit more. But yeah, it's gonna probably go a 1/4 inch higher in the back to even out that wheel gap, even though my rear fender at the top is 1/4 inch higher. So here's a better look at the suspension. Like to thank Steve, buddy Steve, for donating these to me. Yeah, you can see how much higher I went than how he had it. About 1 inch higher, still another 1/4 inch to go. But yeah, he donated these. They were damaged. The front are damaged. I'll include a picture, but yeah, where the knuckle, the screw is basically ripped off, sheared off. So the front are not usable, but I contacted Megan Racing, got prices on replacement for that part and for replacement cartridge dampeners. So I'm probably gonna go that route, but it probably won't be for like probably at the beginning of next year, I think. But that's the update on this. Like I said, I am gonna go another 1/4 inch higher in the back. Super easy to adjust coilovers. Never done it before that I recall. Maybe back in the day when I had my Honda, but I can't really recall. That was like almost 20 years ago. I'm an old fart. But yeah, it definitely looks a lot better now than the big old gap. I was probably another 1.5 inches higher than I was before than it is right now. So probably like 1.25 inches lower once I raise it back 1/4 inch. But yeah, man, thanks again, Steve. Matrix it's coming along pretty good, and a lot of it's due to you for having parts available and helping me out and such. And you know, carbon fiber hood is almost ready. I noticed I still have a few little areas though, right here, and right there mainly, before I clear it. So I do have a little bit more work to put into that. I don't know if that video will come out first or this one, but probably this one, the suspension. All right, guys, till next time. Peace.